All right, so let's in the plus function, what we're going to do is we're going to take the two numbers, we're going to convert them into integers, and then we are going to add them and display them. Oh, actually, I forgot to put in the display the text where it is going to be displayed. So let's just put a text here from not text fields, sorry, from this large text. Let's put a large text here. So now this large text, we're going to use this text view to display the text that we're going to calculate. Excuse me. We also need to create a text view then. So let's create a text view. Mm, let's say it is answer equals text view, find view by id, id dot text view 1. I'm not changing these the variables that are used for these objects because well, if, for no reason at all. So you can change them if you wish to. So to make your code more readable. Okay, so now we've imported text. Now we need to set it as final because we find what final says is that its properties won't change. So if we don't set it at final, we cannot use it within the functions. So let's just set it as final. Let's set these as finals. Okay, so now let's say add, we named it number one dot get text. uh, okay, now this is the text that is going to be written in the text box, so we need to parse it as an integer. What parsing means is conversion basically. So in computer terminology you can call it parsing, but it's basically conversion, an efficient conversion method. So we need to convert it to integers, so we use integer dot uh, to no sorry parse int, and over here when it says string, we can use this method that we let's cut this and create a string and name it say number one. So it's num1, which is equals to the code. Okay, now we call it num1 and change this to capital S, sorry, so that it knows. Okay, now dot toString because this is editable text, so we will use toString. Now what toString does is that because this is editable text, so it requires toString method to convert the string to convert it to a string. Now the value that is in the number one edit box is going to be converted in the string num1, and then we're going to parse that string into an integer, and we're going to put it in int, say let's number, say let's change to value 1, value 1 equals to. Okay, so now the integer is going to the string is going to be passed into an integer and then stored in value 1. And now you can see that I've written it in two lines. I can simply write it in one line by writing value 2 equals integer dot parse int. Now instead of string, let's just refer to the edit text box string directly. We use number 2, which is uh, where is it? Which is this number, dot get text and dot toString. So now what was done in two lines in the previous example, I've done it in one line in this code. So this is bit easier or efficient way. So now we sum up the values. We say like int answer equals value 1 plus value 2. So now it's going to sum up the two values and store it in answer. Now we want text. We named it answer. No, let's change it because we don't want it to be confused. So like change it to ANS. Now this answer is the text view. Now we call set text. Uh, yeah, set text, and over here we're going to again parse the integer back to a string. So let's write integer dot to string, and then we pass the ANS. So now what it's gonna do is it's gonna convert the integer ANS, that is this one, and it's gonna convert it into a string. Sorry, to string, not binary string. Okay, it's gonna convert it into a string, and it's gonna pass. It's gonna send it the answer text to that. So let's just test our application. Okay, now the application is installing and it's gonna launch soon. Let's unlock this. Okay, so let's type 23 and 43 here. Now we wrote it the code in the plus, so as you can see it sums them up and displays it in the text view. So we're gonna write the same code. Let's just copy paste it. This one for now we want to specify the value 1. Let's write the short version. Value 1 equals integer dot parse int dot uh, dot get text dot toString. All right, now instead of plus we're just going to do the minus. Okay, let's test this. mm. And over here let's just do 23 and 45. Plus gives us 68 and minus gives us minus 22. So that's it for today. In the next tutorial, I'm also going to tell you how to clear the text views, and I'm also going to talk about some of the arranging this layout. Now you can see it's a bit jumbled up, so in the next tutorial we're going to arrange it into a more appealing manner. I'm also going to explain to you a bit of paddings and some of these properties over here. Um, so stay tuned. See you then.